Come on now.
That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. So we got to see the movie. The only movie released this week that is not getting good reviews, which would be Walking with Dinosaurs. And there's very good reason why it's not getting very good reviews, because it absolutely sucks.
That was so bad. That was just so stupid.
And Brad told me this. I didn't realize that they decided to add narration to it after the fact. After they'd already put it all together. That was a terrible move. I think Brad was telling me, one reviewer said it was like touring the Grand Tetons while the cast of Family Guy makes snarky comments the whole way. But at least I probably would have laughed at some of the stuff that the Family Guy creators would have said. This was just terrible. Just not funny. Justin Long's annoying. He's annoying anyway, but he's even more annoying as a dinosaur. I don't know. It's terrible, terrible narration. Okay.
No, you got this. You don't need
This is,
me.
yeah. I was like, was Richard Attenborough busy? You know, because he narrates the shit out of everything else all the damn time. And honestly, I mean, like the movie itself, if you could have gotten around with narration, which you couldn't have, actually probably would have been. I mean, it's neat. I mean,
it would have been fine
Yeah.
if they didn't have the voiceover work. If they would have, or that, or just a straight narration.
right. Not the
You know, you
not the
don't have
stupid
to
kid crap.
narrate the story for me. I get the fucking story that you're trying to portray
Right.
with the dinosaurs. You don't need terrible voice acting to do it over.
Because I mean, the film itself, like visually, was gorgeous.
Well, after
okay,
the halfway mark when they
point.
finally fixed
So-
their goddamn screen.
Yeah, so Brad decided, of course, he's gonna send us to the 3D screening because he always does. So the movie was out of sync. Yeah, about half of it.
Oh, yes.
At least a half of it was out of sync. So 3D was useless, and I mean, anything in the background when you had a foreground thing was just blurry as shit. Once it finally kicked in, it was nice looking though.
Yeah.
It was.
Once the 3D kicked in.
Once the 3D
Oh,
kicked in,
hey,
it's like, hey, look,
that's
there
what
it is.
this movie's supposed to look like. Yeah, that looks so
It
bad.
actually looks alright. I don't know why they decided they needed to make a movie of the BBC miniseries. I mean, I would think the BBC miniseries stands on its own and is actually interesting. But they don't have Justin Long making bad jokes throughout the entire miniseries, so, you know, that's a plus.
like when I was watching this movie, up until like the 3D kicked in, because at least then I was able to actually look at something on the screen.
Right.
But up until then, when the screen was just really blurry and they were doing the narration, like it took everything I had not to just get up and just go.
Right.
Like this, and it's not that. Like, I get the story that the dinosaurs are trying to tell, and I think it's fine if they're going to do the first step of evolution, I suppose. Because that's kind of what the dinosaurs did, was the very early, because he sure as fuck wasn't an alpha male. Boy, he sure was, and he was just...
Yeah, he was the runt.
He was a runt. I mean, it's just cold hard fact of it. He was the runt. And throughout this amazing adventure, he became the leader of the herd. So you got to see the first step of evolution.
Right.
Where the meek starts to inherit the earth, I suppose. But...
Evolved to survive.
Evolved to... Let's follow the smart one. This stupid fuck let us out in the middle of a frozen lake.
In the middle of spring.
In the middle of spring.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't think you're fit to lead. You're kind of stupid.
You're gonna kill us all.
You're gonna kill us all, you fucking...
But, you know, when your choices, you know, your choice comments are, eat my dust,
Oh, yeah.
You're probably not exactly a leader type material.
Man, like... God, the voice act, I can't even describe how stupid it was. Like, I'm trying to compare it to something I've seen before that had terrible voice acting, and while I've seen shit with terrible voice acting before, I can't quite pin just how unnecessarily bad it was in this movie.
Yeah. And
like, when I first saw these previews way back when, like, I got excited, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a fan of dinosaurs. I don't know too many people who aren't. I mean, they're fascinating creatures, and like, when I first saw it, it was all music, there was no narration, there wasn't anything, it was just, I thought, supposed to tell the tale of, like, this little dinosaur doing an adventure, which I could have gotten behind. That's fine, it's supposed to be a movie, great, you know, some kind of story arc, I get it. And I got excited because I was like, oh, cool. Like, just music and telling a story with dinosaurs, no fucking talking. This is going to be great. And I kept seeing more and more previews, and none of them had the talking. So I was like, all right. And then, like, a month or two ago, I saw the first trailer where there was, like, talking in the first half and then no talking in the second half. And that's when I started to go, oh, no. They're going to do that, aren't they? Hold on. Let's hold on for hope. Come on, now we can do this. Now, no, don't fall into that temptation. I don't care what the reasoning is that you're using. I don't know if just at the last second, like, let's add some voices. Right. Or if maybe the test audience that they tested on was just a bunch of dumbass Americans like, I don't understand it unless Justin Long is explaining it to me. They're fucking dinosaurs, dude.
I need to be held by the hand.
I don't understand. Why isn't anybody talking? I mean, there's poo in the movie. Why isn't anybody talking? And so, like, I wish I could explain how bad it was. Like, you would just have to see it.
And the thing is, too, there are moments in this movie that shine through when they shut up.
Oh, when they, like, in that
like
first
the action
part,
scenes.
The first part of that, like, when the two brothers were going at it, they just shut up. And the music started, I was like, all right, let's do this entire fight scene. Just everybody shut up and just fight. Just quit talking and fight. And, like, they started going at it for, like, the first 2 minutes. It was glorious. And then they started talking, and it just takes you right the fuck out of it. Like, it's so bad and so obviously added after the fact that it just rips you away from the visual presentation, the actual story of the dinosaurs. It's that bad that it just completely rips you out, and you're like, well, just quit talking.
And they're talking over the roars, and the roars are really well done if you could hear them over the fucking annoying ass voices. And like, most of the action sequences start out that way, like when they're being attacked by the Gorgosaurs. There's no talking, it's just action. The music is well done. You get about halfway through that scene, and then Justin Long starts talking. It's like, well, fuck. There goes that.
And they rip you back out. I was getting into it, son of a bit. Like, really? If there was a way to just take the fucking voices out. Like, I honestly think this could have been just fine. Like if I were to watch this at home, just muting it and just listening to my own classical music, style of list, my own type of music, and I probably would love the goddamn thing. But I'm gonna miss out on all the roars and shit, which, like you said, were really well done. They were.
The sound was great.
It was. Like, there's just shut up. Like, that's all you gotta do in this movie. Just shut the fuck up and let the dinosaurs, the adorable dinosaurs, tell their goddamn story. Like, that's all.
Somebody down the road should actually make that version.
They've tried for years and years. They have that same plan that they're going to make this Land Before Time was originally supposed to be a non-talking dinosaur film.
Yeah, no.
The movie Dinosaurs
Yeah,
was
the Disney
supposed to
one.
be a non-talking dinosaur, and they added talking, and here we go again. Like, almost every 10 years or so, when the dinosaur, like, it's been 10 years, let's get some dinosaurs in there. People like dinosaurs, it's been a while. But they fucking miss it every single time because of the talking. God damn it, we're not as stupid as you think we are. Just let the fucking dinosaurs tell me the goddamn... I don't need people talking in it. It rips you out of otherwise a very promising movie, at least a movie that had potential.
Right.
When it started, potential to be really good, something different, the first of its kind, somewhat. And God damn it.
Well, the great thing is, like, if somebody wanted to down the road come in and do a fan edit of this movie, it would be super easy.
Oh, it really would.
And you would lose
the audio,
and you would lose nothing.
You would gain so much more because then you would actually.
It's so much more compelling story.
Exactly.
It would just shut the fuck up.
You would be able to immerse yourself in the story, where you'd be able to properly project, shit upon the dinosaurs. Where you'd be able to. It's not a hard narration to tell. It's the story of a runt becoming the leader of a pack. That's the story. It's the underdog story. We can follow that. It's not that fucking hard.
And we understand that dinosaurs had fucking predators. You don't have to explain to us that, and then each one of the fucking dinosaurs would come on the screen. They would say the name.
And like a kid would come out and say,
like a 6-year-old.
Like Gorgosaurus.
Gorgosaurus.
Something.
Yeah. I don't need you. I can read. I'm not 3 years old.
See, like, if they would have... Like, even
That's
that,
enough.
I don't think that would have been a problem if I wasn't already listening to the stupid-ass voice work. Like, I really don't. Like, if you were to take the talking aspect out, it would have just left in, like, Gorgosaurus, Baby Tooth.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just the kid explaining what it is, the term, what the meaning of the name comes from, and then that's it.
Right.
It would have been fine, but we were bombarded with... we were bombarded with the terrible VO.
The Justin Long and John Leguizamo show.
Is that who was actually?
It was John Leguizamo was that fucking bird.
It was the bird.
The narrator who was Jesus. It couldn't got more annoying.
No, he really couldn't.
No. Most of the terrible jokes came from him. Justin Long had his fair share of stupid ass shit that he said, but Jesus. It was just...
All the dinosaurs had their fair share of just stupid ass shit. Like, they really did. It's painful to listen to with the...
Well, when you turn a dinosaur into a jock stereotype, you're losing something.
Yeah.
They turned his brother into the jock stereotype. We understand the concept of an alpha male without having a dumb jock voice thrown at us. We understand that, yes, he's bigger, which in that world, bigger meant better, bigger meant stronger, bigger meant leader.
Yeah.
This movie's killing Jake. It's what it's doing. It's literally killing him.
That was cold. It's killing me.
Right. You don't need to explain what's going on the screen all the time. The visuals tell the story, especially in a movie like this. You don't need that dumbass narration to follow what's going on. It is as straightforward as you can get. Besides, most people have seen a dinosaur movie. They understand the concept of herding, running from predators, alpha dominance, runts. These are not concepts that are just unique to dinosaurs.
Nope.
That's every society has something like that. You don't have to spoon feed us. We understand. But apparently they thought that, yeah.
Like, they had to describe every single thing that you were seeing. It was so bad. Just so bad. Like, were the deaf people pissed? Like, is that why they changed it? Like, was the test audience a group of deaf people? Because you can't really market an entire movie around a small demographic like that. That's not fair to the majority.
Oh, Jesus.
And that's the only logical thing that I could possibly think of why they would add the narration and not, or the voice acting, and not only add it like they did, but have the words that came out of their mouth be what they were. Like, it was explaining every single detail that you're already seeing visually.
Like a 6-year-old would write. Like, it literally is. They took a 6-year-old, sat them down, and said, watch this movie, write down everything that happens. And they used that for the voiceover script. That's how stupid it is. I mean, literally, at one point, Justin Long's dinosaur gets pooped on. They literally go, "Oh, did you just have a poop shower?"
Yeah. It said poop shower.
Yeah, they said poop shower. Yeah, there's a poop joke in this movie where there didn't even, we don't need to know. We saw him get shit on. We don't need his other brothers and sisters moving away, narrating it to know that he stinks.
Yeah.
Shit smells. You shit, I shit, it stinks. We know this. Why do you explain it?
Just everything about it.
It is, and it's a 6-year-old would find humor in it. It would. Because it's the most base, simplest shit that you could come up with. Literally and figuratively. And it just doesn't work, It doesn't.
Like,
at all.
I wish there was something else to talk about in the movie. Like, that's it.
Yeah, I mean,
I wish there was something, like, visually it was fine. It sounded okay. The dinosaurs looked great.
Yeah.
They moved really cool. The way that they were interacting was neat.
Everything but the
that's
voices.
just how bad the voice. That's just how bad the voices were. That it rips you out of it just so violently and just.
I mean, if I was
I really want to watch. I really want to like this because I do like dinosaurs. I got a soft spot for them, and I want to like this. And then they start talking. It's just like, no.
I mean, if I was one of the lead animators in this movie, I would be fucking pissed.
I would be furious.
Because they destroy what could have been a beautiful work of art.
Yeah.
The voices do. Because literally everything else in this film is superbly done. Mm-hmm. It is. But you are so fucking distracted by the annoying voices that the film is ruined. And you're right. The dinosaurs are well done. When you do close-ups, the rendering is beautiful. Everything is beautiful. Even the bird, when he's not fucking talking. His plumage, just the way it interacts with, wind, and it looks fantastic. And the scenes when they're not talking, great. But they don't last long. Not nearly long enough.
Mm-hmm.
So
Just a huge disappointment. Just a really huge disappointment.
Yeah.
It's something that had a lot of potential. I mean, it's really disappointing. Like, I was hoping this was going to be the time that we can get a good dinosaur movie without any kind of stupid voice acting, but...
I mean, even a narration...
Like, I honestly thought this was going to be something like March of the Penguins, but with dinosaurs.
And that would have been
just fine.
Not
just
dumbass, but a serious,
a good narration, like a good narrator telling, giving narration. Make it like.
And here we see the runt dinosaur, ostracized by his brother. Morgan Freeman would have been badass.
That would have been pretty good.
Patchy had a hole in his head. But yeah, it just anything but what they did. They could have literally done probably anything but what they did, and the movie would have been fine.
Yeah.
But
Really
they did the one thing that just fucked it completely up. Just no. You're done. I mean within 10 minutes, you just like no.
Immediately.
No. This is not gonna work.
Like it starts off with like this angsty teenager, this younger bright-eyed girl, and the most handsome paleontologist I have ever personally seen in a movie. Like sans maybe Harrison Ford, but goddamn, this dude was just like, I'm hanging out with my dad's friend, or it was something like that, who's a paleontologist, and they're driving in a truck, and he's being all angsty and on his phone, and bleh, life is pain, man. And then it pans over, and then there's just this dude who's just,
fucking Carl Urban.
hi,
Just
look at this. Dinosaur tooth. Play with that, kids. I'm being handsome.
yeah.
And like maybe if they had that incredibly handsome man doing the narration or something like that, maybe if he was a baby dinosaur, I could have got behind that, because I would have just been able to picture his handsome mug talking to me. Yeah. Spin those words, baby.
Oh, damn it. Yeah. You know, and even that part, like the live action part, was fine because it serves as a transition.
This is a transition. Yeah,
and it's a fine transition.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it.
You know, even that's not that bad. I mean, you could have fucked that up, but even that wasn't fucked up, but...
I mean, really, that's the main gripe. I mean, if you were to go on any of the online... I mean, we're not telling you anything new, and I wish we were, to try to give you some kind of different perspective. Maybe, look at the film in a different way. But it's just the fucking voice acting. That's really the only thing that's wrong with it.
But since it's such a huge part of the movie, it just kills it.
In the entirety of the movie. It just how bad it rips you away from it. It's just, that's it.
Yeah, there's no,
fucked it up.
I would really like someone to do a fan edit of this, where they take out all the fucking voice and just leave in the sound effects and the music, because I think it would be a fantastic fucking film.
It would be a fantastic film.
In fact, if you really, I'll tell you what, if they were to do that and release it, the actual studio, release it without the fucking voice acting, I might even buy it. Because I think it would be a fantastic film to watch.
I think it would be too.
But it's terrible in the form it's in right now. And I can't imagine anybody watching this film, like, when they were putting it together, and going, oh, this would be so much better if we had stupid fucking voices. Even, I can't imagine the test audience they would have shown this to.
Deaf people! I'm telling you, it was a great,
Some sort of fucking mental midgets. I mean, something. Did
you just say mental midgets?
Yes, I did say mental midgets. Yes. Something.
I don't... What do you mean by mental midget?
The tards. I was trying to be nice, but you made me go.
How is mental midget any better than tard?
I guess it's not. It's just a different euphemism. I don't know. I don't know.
You just had to fucking shoehorn it in there.
No, it wasn't even like that. No, I mean, it literally had to have been someone who can't understand basic story. Without being, I really was not trying to be stupid or, no, it had to.
Oh, relax, dude. I didn't mean to offend you. I was just fucking with you.
But yeah, no, I mean. Again, not many test audiences would have thought that this was a good idea to do voices. Except Peter Dinklage in mental form, I don't know.
Oh my god.
There, yeah, fuck everything.
Well, now the review feels complete.
Right?
Woo, we were missing something there.
Oh, son of a bitch.
So glad we got that.
Ah! Fucking shit brings it out in me. I don't even try. Oh, god damn it.
You want to talk about previews? Oh, yeah, we're supposed to do... We do wrap-ups around here, don't we? We still do that?
Wrap up.
Final thoughts?
Final thoughts.
Well, fuck, we just talked like 30 minutes about... that's our final thought. Fuck you.
Yeah. If you can find a way to make...
If you think you can watch it with the voice acting in it, go for it. Like, visually, it's very pretty. Very nice.
It's a well-done movie, and then they added the voices, and that was it.
Sit through the voices and go for it.
Yeah, I don't think many people could, though.
I took medicine to take care of mine. Let's see. Previews, we got Lego Movie.
Yeah.
I still have that really funny joke at the end. I've mentioned it before. Quick to the Batmobile. Pew, pew, boosh. Crap. To the invisible plane. Pew, pew, pff. Crap.
That was actually, that was good. That was pretty funny.
I got the nut job. I guess that's how I'm spending my Christmas this year.
Is that coming out on Christmas?
Christmas Day, I believe.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Not 100%, but I believe it's Christmas Day.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
What else? We get Rio 2.
That looks really dumb.
Yeah.
I never saw the first one, but that second one looks really dumb.
Yes, it did. Well, when you got to stoop to having Bruno Mars as a voice actor in your movie, you're not doing
Who the
something
hell's
right.
Bruno Mars?
The one that sings all those hit songs like Gorilla and Locked Out of Heaven and...
I want you to understand something. I haven't listened to anything since, like, any type of new music since, like, after 1998. Because I find most current music to be just not of my taste. Like,
okay.
Like, if you go back to, like, the 70s, that's my area of expertise.
Well, imagine Hanson,
Okay.
but shorter and looking more like a Puerto Rican.
Okay.
Then you got Bruno Mars.
Okay.
And he's had a lot of hit songs recently, within the past few years.
Oh, yeah, see, I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I'm not very good on the whole current
It's alright.
music scene. I'm just not.
I can't necessarily blame you. So,
A lot of it just sounds very bad to me.
and then the one that I'm kind of torn on, the trailer we got for was Mr. Peabody in Sherman.
I don't think it's gonna be good.
I know, because the first teaser that they had for it, I was just like, kind of like you were with Walking Times. I was like, ooh, this has potential. But then the more they show that newer trailer, it's just no.
Well, I gotta be honest with you. When I first saw it, I wasn't too excited, and the reason is I was never really a big Rocky and Bullwinkle fan. When I was a kid, like Bullwinkle just kind of pissed me off. Like, he really did. Like, even as a kid, it's like, I don't like this stupid moose. Change the channel. Let's watch some Looney Tunes.
See, I never watched it for Rocky. I was kind of the same way. I was not a fan of the Rocky and Bullwinkle portions. I watched it more for Peabody and Sherman and the Fractured Fairy Tales.
Okay.
Those two were the ones that I liked.
Right.
In fact, I would not pretty much watch the rest of it, but when it got to a Peabody and Sherman or Fractured Fairy Tales, those were fun.
Yeah, like, I knew a lot of people who at least when I was younger, who watched Rocky and Bullwinkle because it came on my poor man TV on Saturdays at 11:30, I believe, if memory serves me right. But yeah, like, a lot of my friends watched Rocky and Bullwinkle and they enjoyed it, but like, this Bullwinkle just there's just something about him, just as a kid, like, just rubbed me the wrong way. I just don't even want to watch this. Like, you're just pissing me off, dude.
And he's not even going to be in it. That's
exactly. Like, just the fact that you're associated with this show, Bullwinkle, is the reason I can't watch any of the other, like, little shorts in there. like, I did really like Peabody, Mr. Peabody and Sherman. I just fucking Bullwinkle.
I can understand.
He took me out. I'm sorry.
I can see
did.
that.
I was a Looney Tunes kid.
For being called the Rocky and Bullwinkle Show, that was the weakest part of that.
I agree.
Of that cartoon. So.
Here's something I hope you really like. I won't, Rocky. I'm not gonna rock it.
No.
I'm not gonna like it. I think that's about it.
Any other ones? I mean, it was tough to watch a lot of the trailers because they were all out of sync too. So
yeah, I like everything. Like the first trailer all the way up till like the halfway point of the movie was all blurry.
We got the Maleficent trailer too.
Oh yeah, Maleficent.
So that's all the gothy fan people are like Maleficent. I'm just like, I don't know.
I don't know how many times I gotta play Kingdom Hearts and beat her ass. Keep showing up.
Yeah, I
smacked the dilly shit out of her the first one.
That might be okay, but I don't know. I'm still torn on that one.
I don't know. It looks like it might be some fun.
Right. It's one of those things. It's got potential, but I feel like there'll be a way if they screw it up or something. I don't know. They'll add voice works to that too, and and be done.
If they're gonna add voice work on that, they at least need to bring Pete, because fucking Petey and Maleficent from like the Kingdom Hearts, at least 1 and 2. That combination always made me laugh. It just made no goddamn sense. It was so stupid. Like in this movie, they're gonna add something ridiculous. It better be Pete. That'd be great.
That would do it.
So, man, this. I don't even know why the fuck I came out to this thing. Like, should have just stayed home and went to bed. I got fucking 6 massages to do tomorrow, right?
Okay.
I got 6 massages to do tomorrow. I'll be up at like 5. My first one's at like 6. Right? I go all the way till 2:30. Oh, I'm sorry, until 3:30. That's when I leave the spa. I gotta be at my second job at 4 o'clock. So I got a 30-minute break to go home, change out of my work scrubs into my driver. Well, during that ice storm that we're getting tomorrow, driving in the ice storm after being up at 6 o'clock, driving for another 7 hours in an ice storm. And then after that, what do you think? Man, that boy just needs to go home and get some goddamn sleep. Worked his ass off today. Brad has his party on Friday. So I'm going to get home from my job with enough time to shower, maybe do a line of cocaine, something. Cocaine! I wish. No, I don't do that no more. I'm a good kid. But go home, take a shower, then be up until whenever fuck Tiny there crashes out from his birthday party, which I don't know how long that's going, like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting too old for this shit.
You're getting too old for this shit.
You heard me? I know, I'm the youngest one of the group.
Son of a bitch.
I'm the baby.
Oh, shit. Yeah. And you do whatever the fuck that is.
I'm dying.
The bubonic plague? I don't know. Something. Jesus.
I'm coming, Elizabeth.
Hold on.
No, Elizabeth. That was the big one.
God damn it.
Fucking love that show.
Good times, man. Good times.
Good times. Well, that's about the end of this one. I think we just kind of completely derailed from Walking with Dinosaurs. And we're done.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah.
So.
I feel complete. Are you good?
I'm good. See ya.